And I am in front of the fan today. Let me check and see if I have sufficient audio. No, not be right back. We're gone. Mic check. Okay. I don't know what that was. Good morning. Oh, no, no, no. What's the love like when we start? Almost there. Okay, let me check and see if I got sufficient audio. A little bit. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the fan just a bit. Okay, turned it down a wee bit. Let's see. That should be sufficient. A little bit. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the fan just a bit. Okay, turn it down a wee bit. Let's see. That should be sufficient. Okay, how is it now? Okay, turn on the fan. Okay, I turned off the fan. I mean, I didn't turn it off. Oh no 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 no! I only turned it down. Okay, come on, audio. Where you at? Come on. I mean, I didn't turn it off. Oh, no, 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 no. All right, that sounds good. All right, so we could talk about crochet. I did finish the one front panel and then I began the next front panel. It's in progress. It's not complete just yet. I have to finish the next pro- panel, the next front panel to the back panel. Uh, Complete that. Then sew on the arms and or the sleeves. slow, 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 sew on the sleeves and do the finishing borders and buttons. So yeah, the front panel is in progress. The front to the back panel. So seaming up the front panel to the back panel. One is complete. Another one has to be. The other side has to be completed. Okay, so that's it for crochet. I mean, as far as like what I'm working on. What else? Quantum Leap. Quantum Leap had me boohoo crying. Like I finally cried. Like, okay, you got me. You finally had me bawling, 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 bawling. I cried several times. Even after I turned off the show, I just was crying, crying, crying. Um, yeah, Quantum Leap. Because I had mentioned earlier, like in previous lives, that it was emotional to watch that show. the topics and how it came about and things like that. Like I would get teary eyed in some episodes, but today I watched. It probably was because I watched more than one episode at a time. Because I also mentioned in previous live streams that I could only watch one episode at a time, like because it was so emotional. But today I watched like one, two. I'm trying to think. One, two, one, two. Was it just two? Uh, it might have been just two. I think it might have been. Yeah, it might have been just two. I watched two episodes back to back, and I just was bawling. I was like, "Oh my goodness." Okay, so I mean, it's like for real, for real. I can only watch like one of these things at a day, at a time, because of the touchy subjects. Oh my goodness. So, um, more of uh, Ian. I want to call him Egon. Because that's what I started calling him. I started calling him Egon because he resembles Egon from Ghostbusters, from the animated series. He reminds me of Egon Spengler from the animated series. Uh, and then but before him, like he has a bit of an episode. He kind of was introduced in the previous episode he had like before he before the next episode where he was more in the episode as well. Uh, and then being with these flashbacks of his mom. Oh my goodness. I'm just like, so yeah, being having these flashbacks of his mom while he's like interacting with somebody else's mom as as their mom, and he's like, "Oh, I couldn't help." This is what he's saying. Oh, he couldn't, he couldn't help his mom, so he figured while he's able, he's gonna help somebody else's mom. And I'm just like, and then he's like, he has flashbacks, and if somebody's mom, something happens to them, then he's like, the same thing happened to my mom, and then like, so then like his hologram fiance is like, Ben, she's okay, she just needs a first aid kit, come on, and then so she snaps him back and he goes to get the first aid kit, and I'm just like, ah. And then in the next episode, it's touchy. I think I watched 2.5 episodes, and the third one I stopped it. Probably something like that. It was merch. It was a bit merch. Oh my goodness, the emotions back to back to back. Oh, oh boy. That show. I kind of thought I could binge it just because I had started on the second season. So yeah, I watched 2 episodes and then I started on the third one, and then I was just through, like I was tearing. Uh, that show, boy, it's not like the other one. Okay, I found out who the daughter was. I thought that was Sam's daughter, but that's not Sam's daughter. That's Al's daughter. Al. Al Coccarelli. So however his last name. That's Al. The one I was saying is, I'm thinking he was AI, but they called him Al. That's his daughter. She the one. She the one. The whole villain. She the one. Oh my goodness. So now Magic is like thinking he should have had her back and told her mother to, like, all due respect, you know, she this her lineage, this her inheritage, you know, she good at it. Let she on the team. This work is for her. So because he didn't do that, he thinks that's what set her. I think that's her name, Jennifer. That's what set her into doing the behind the back stuff. So they done invited her in, and Magic thinking about um, having her on the team or whatever. I think she done left though, um, but I think she did give a name. I don't know. I was through. I was crying. I was just. I forgot what name she gave, if she gave a name uh, at that moment, because that's all she said she could do is give a name, and the fiance is like, a name, like, what the hell I'm gonna do with that? Like, come on, girl, like. But yeah, the show is good at, like, saying the same thing twice in different ways. I'm like, y'all just said that. Ugh. Now y'all saying it again in a different way. So yeah, they do that a lot. But I do like that they're like camaraderie and teamwork. But something happened to where um I want to call him Spengler. Oh my goodness. If I don't call him Egon. His name is Ian in the show, Ian, which is close to Egon. Okay, it's close. Ian, he done did a jump himself, and he don't even know. He ain't even know. He's saying it's in the future though. So I don't know, cause he's saying he jumped in the future, but when he jumped in the past. So he jumped from the future to the past, and in the present, he don't know that he did that. So I'm like, I don't know if that was you. I think it was that other girl. I think it was that, because it was another person that had some glasses and some bangs on. I'm like, nah, you don't wear your bangs like that. Like, that ain't you. That ain't you. Nah, don't let nobody tell you that's you. You don't even wear your hair like that. And then, oh my goodness. So yeah, that's what I was saying on that part. Um, but he's saying it's him. I'm like, no, that's that other. That's that other person that wear their bangs over their forehead. You don't wear your bangs over your forehead. I ain't seen you wear your bangs over your forehead. That ain't you. That's somebody else. So I did. I don't. I did I say I finished oh yeah, I did. I said I finished Halloween Scream Factory. Halloween the Scream Factory. And I started Halloween, the Old Myers Place. And there's a third book. It's a trilogy. There's a third book. It doesn't look like I'll be able to read the third book at the moment um, without a membership of some sort. I do see it's available if you have a membership. um, so yeah, I did start um, the Old Myers Place. It done been fixed up like around the outside and in the inside a bit to where it doesn't look like anything happened in it. Um, but Michael is still there. I guess he in the basement. I don't know. They don't check the basement, I guess. Um, cause one of the girls. Now I don't even know her name in this book because Lori was in the first book. I don't know this girl name in this second book here. But she be in her closet doing something or looking for a bracelet or something, and her bracelet fall down in the floorboard, and she try and pull up the new floor in her closet to get her bracelet. And she trying to reach her hand down there, and she hears something. She said she felt some cold air, and she heard something come from like one side of the room to the other side of the room, like down up under her floor, come towards like where she was, and she brought her hand up from between the floorboards, and so her bracelet stuck down there for now, and she went to school, told her friends about it, came came back home. Her parents is out of town, and Michael come up from where he at, and oh, oh my goodness! I think the book's scarier than the movies. The way Michael came up them stairs and oh my goodness! But she made her way to the neighbor's house down the street, and so she's sitting at the neighbor's house, and and supposedly uh, officers are on the way, and the neighbor, like shed some light on her from the lamp and sees like scratches and stuff on her neck and on her face and on her neck and stuff. And she like, yeah, my. Well, I don't think she said Michael Myers. I think she just say he or somebody tried to off her, and then so I mean I think he went at her bare-handed, and somehow she got a way to be able to get out the window. I think she got out the window. But yeah, that's where I'm at in the book right now. I don't even know what chapter that is. I don't know. Chapter. I don't even know what chapter that is. That was a bit rough right there. Like I don't know if I seen that type of interaction like that in the movie. Well, I guess I have, but I don't know. It don't seem like. I guess he did, but with a woman though, I don't know. I don't know. It kind of seems different. So I actually read that part yesterday. I hadn't even read that book today. I was like, whoa. I was like, wow. I don't know if we get that in the movies. Like that seemed a bit merch. I mean, I guess I don't recall the movie with him doing that to a woman, but I don't know. Maybe when he did that and then they got away. No, maybe. But yeah, so it's a book three. They don't seem to flow together, other than it being okay. So the first book mentioned the house, and a couple of characters did go in the house, but the house wasn't the focal point in the first one. The was it? It was some type of city hall. I don't know, library. It was in the library. Some type of office building it was in. But yeah, the house wasn't too much to focal point, but it was in there. Well, they would pass the house because they had to pass the house to get from their house to another house. Um, but yeah, in this one, somebody actually moved in the house. Now, in the first one, it was like talk about people living in the house, but nobody was in there. Then they would say the people would move in, but they would move back out real quick, like. And when they showed the house, well, the audiobook that I was listening to, when they showed a visual of the house, it hadn't been renovated. Um, but in book two, the house has been renovated. So yeah. So yeah, I hadn't read that book today. I thought about it and I was like, I need a break. I need a break from that book. And I had been crying all day because I had started watching. I had watched Quantum Leap early in the morning. had been crying ever since. So I didn't read anything else after Quantum Leap. Hold on here. Oh boy, what's that doing? Oh, I knocked over something. Come on. Okay. So yeah, with I got this man as Spengler in my mind, even though his name is Ian. Ian. Okay. Um, so now it's not only Ben who has jumped without anybody knowing, it's Spengler. So, and not only has Spengler jumped, but Ben went to go and see Spengler while he had jumped. So ain't nobody mentioned that yet. They just let that sit on the table. Like they just left that there on the table. Like, okay, so y'all not gonna mention that when Ben went to go see this supposedly bartender, he was actually talking to Spengler. Like, y'all ain't just gonna bring that up, huh? We overlooking that, or we gonna bring that back up in the next episode. Is that what's gonna happen? Because I'm like, okay, he just wasn't talking to just no anybody stranger we don't know. He was actually talking to Spengler. And they actually kind of brought it up just like a little hair, but they didn't bring it up big. The big part that they brought up was that Spengler had jumped. And now Spengler is like, oh my God, why did I jump? I don't know. I don't remember. What is we doing? Like, so basically, Spengler done did the same thing Ben did. He harmed his relationship that he had for his job, or excuse me, career, his career. Um, he with Quantum Leap, he felt like he couldn't tell his person he was with about anything that they was doing at Quantum Leap because it's supposedly hush hush secret, and that's why Ben didn't tell his fiance. I guess that's what he's saying. He's saying something was secret, but supposedly they was supposed to be on all the same team and all that and that. I don't know why how it's so secret if they're supposed to be on the same team. So that's the drama line through it all. Is these secrets. And I'm like, I ain't here for that. Like, I'm here I'm here for the leaps, I guess. I'm here for the leaps. But the drama is being added. Dun dun dun. Now Spengler done jumped and he don't remember. He don't know why. Ben jumped. He don't remember. He don't know why. But he getting a little bit of his memory back. Uh I'm like, the drama, please save it for your mama. Oh my God. And then Ben and with these flashbacks with his mama, oh my goodness. I'm just like, see, this is why I can only watch one episode at a time. Because it's just like, ugh. Where is the box of tissues? Because oh my goodness. Oh, I mean, have you been able to binge this show without a box of tissues? Have you? Like who's done it? Who's done it? Because I've been able to watch one episode at a time with just maybe the tear coming to the eye. But this time, after watching like 2.5 episodes, them tears was out the eye and flowing down the cheeks all the rest of my day. I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, well maybe not start my day with watching Quantum Leap next time. Maybe I should save it for the for the end of my day. But I had got up early, so I figured, hey, watch a bit of Quantum Leap. Ugh, boy, that show had me falling all day long. Oh my goodness. I was like, the other Quantum Leap wasn't like this. The other Quantum Leap, it was fun, it was funny. Um at times. More so. More so than dramatic. I mean, it had its dramatic moments, but it seemed a bit like haha funny. Kind of, sort of, just whatever. This one is like, this one is like issues. What? How did What? Who say that? Have an issue? Here's a tissue. um, was it Gold? No, not Gold Member. It might have been Gold Member. I think it was Austin's daddy. Yeah. Um, Austin. Austin. Is that his name? Yeah. His daddy. His Faja. Who wasn't there. Or was that Austin? Was it Austin or Austin's daddy that said that? It was one of them. uh, so yeah, I was crying in the previous episode where they showed Spengler at the end of the episode Then the next episode, they show him more. He like get a featured episode where he's more featured. Was that no? Yeah, the basketball, and then the mom, the mom with the kitchen. I like her. I like the mother daughter interaction. Um, when Ben is the daughter, and that's funny to say out loud, but yeah, but it's endearing when I'm watching it. It's endearing, but to say it out loud is it's a bit of a kiki. Um, to describe it, it's kind of a bit of a kiki. Cause he since he done been playing that other on that first woman he jumped into. That's funny to say. He done been playing more women. Um, he done played like two more. Yeah, he played a doctor woman. Now he done played a chef woman. So it's like woman, 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 like back to back to back to back. Well, no, not back to back to back to back. Not no, not back to back. Oh yeah, that's the episode I wasn't recalling at first. The episode where he played the doctor, the woman doctor. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Talking about emotional. He was there to save like three people's lives, and he had to figure it out, and this person wasn't talking to his daughter, and this doctor that kind of looked like Cole from Martin, but I don't think that was him, but it kind of looked like him. If that was him, that was him. If it wasn't, he looked similar to Cole. um oh my goodness, that episode right there, that was a tearjerker. And then the basketball episode was a tearjerker, and then um, the episode with the restaurant, that was a tearjerker. Oh my goodness, watching all three of them episodes back to back to back like that. Ooh, we had me balling all day. So yeah, I did enjoy seeing the restaurant episode with the mother and daughter, and like at the end of the episode, after the mom had called all the family in and began to rely on the family to for support. Um, After that, and then her and the daughter was sitting down talking. Um, and then the mama kind of was going on about something, and she was talking about her going to like doing the thing like going on living her life, going to Egypt. Um, she was saying something like she was saying because my daughters don't need me anymore, and then being as the daughter was like we always need you. We still need you. Boo 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 doo doo doo. And then she said something like kind of rambling on, kind of like, yeah, of course you need me. I'm gonna something, cause she was doing too much. She wasn't relying on any help, and when she really needed to rely on help, so now she's begun to rely on help. And but yeah, Ben had like stopped her by bringing her into a woman brace. That's what I'm trying to get at. Is he like kind of like quieted her with a warm embrace? I was like, oh, I like that. Like, ee! So, cause she was like, because it was almost like, okay, she was thinking about making plans for the future, going on that trip around the world, going to Egypt, seeing the pyramids. And then she was like, "Cause my daughters don't need me." And then Ben was like, "We do need you, mom." And then she was like, "Okay, I can come back to the restaurant and do this, do. And that, like what she was doing before, which wasn't good for her hand. She had some braces that was supposed to go on her wrist, but she said she didn't want to wear them because they interfered with her cooking. And when she started rambling on about her going back to the restaurant to help out, Ben kind of just brought her into a hug. So and then she like stopped with all that, and they gave a hug. And she was looking at her daughter and was like, "You really done grown up," or something like that. And they was, oh, it was so endearing. Like, this show is so beautiful. It's so touching. Like, he like brings people together. He be bringing them family members closer, and uh, by the time he leave there, they be like, uh, wonderful. So I just be like, okay, well, I mean, they know when he leaves that everything is on the up and up. I just be like, okay, well, like the person that he's in, hopefully they remember what had happened. But okay, so they do be remembering. Oh no, no, some of them don't be remembering. Cause I thought about this in another episode when Ben was talking to his fiance, but he was a teenager at the time. So instead of saying fiance, well, he did say fiance, but he said like his girlfriend. He changed it to his girlfriend because he was a teenager. And I was thinking, I was like, okay, so when he not in the character, and like all the people that's around, maybe bring it up like, hey, you remember when you would do, and then they be like, what are you talking about? Like, would they like be like, what you talking about? I don't even remember what you talking about. Like, if they would have any recollection like that, because, or would they be like, what are you talking about, and just keep it pushing? But like everybody else remembers, but the person that Ben was in wouldn't remember. I don't know. Cause the person at the bar was like, when Ben came to visit them, he said that he had a whole week where it was a blur. So that was the time when Spengler was had quantum leapt into his body. So if it was blurry, then it's possibly like blurry for everybody else too. So when it's brought up, when other characters bring it up, they'll be like, I don't know, something about like, okay, like they'll be like, okay, whatever you say, because, or like they don't remember, because that's what the person at the bar said. They was like, a whole week of their life, they don't recall nothing. Um, but they remember the face. They remember a face. So he had done been drawing the face of somebody that looked like Spengler. And that's what Magic said happened to him. He said when Sam leapt into him, he could just see Sam's face. Like he remembered Sam's face, but everything else was all a blur. But at the same time, he said he remembered what the outcome would have been or had been if Sam hadn't have leapt into him. Something like that. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, so when these people get up out of this blurred state, are they gonna be like, how are they gonna be? Just be like, I don't know what you're talking about, or play it off like, sure. Oh goodness. Cause is this one daughter finna get up and not remember that what happened with the restaurant? And then her other family members gotta remind her about what happened to the restaurant. Okay. On one of my book, um, on one of my book platforms, where I've been adding books to my, or where I have a book challenge. I have a couple of book challenges. Anybody can join. I did set up a book challenge for 2025. Um, I saw where I had like 51 books read out of 69 books, and it's estimated that I am 8 books ahead of schedule. So I'm like, oh, is that right? Let me see here now. How many books do I have to read to reach my goal? by, I think it's December 30th. Um, between now and then, let's see, we're in August, September, October, November, December, 4 months. We're still in August. 51. It's 8. No, that would be 9. 9 books, 19 books. Right? 19, 19. I think so. 19 books till I reach the goal. I think um and I did find the Jason books. I think Jason, the Friday the 13th books, I think that was on my TBR. Um, and I found the Freddy Krueger books. If they're anything like this second Halloween book, I might not read them. I might not. I might not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And then I found the actual movie books. I found the actual um Halloween books, the movie books. Like I saw Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I saw that book and I'm like, I wonder if it's like the movie or if it's more. Because I honestly think I read that book already. I think I read that one already. Because I remember the details. Either I read that book or I might have had the movie on descriptive audio. Maybe I had the movie on descriptive audio. But I think I read that book too, though. It could have been descriptive audio. I could have already read the book. Ah, it's gruesome. It's a gruesome detail. I think I read the book already. It's gruesome. The book, I mean, the movie gruesome too, but to hear it in details, it's like, ew. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Cause this book, this book right here so far is like it's no guess who. Like in the first book, it started off kind of like a Guess Who. It almost seemed like it could have been the character Jake. Like, oh, it ain't no, oh, you know how they be like, oh, he ain't back. No, it ain't him, and it be looking like it be somebody else that done did it. That's how the first one looked. Like, oh, it's Jake. It looked like Jake because Jake had something wrong with his hand, but he explained it to be that his bike had fell over on his hand. And I'm like, yeah, right. But then the main character does show up. So I'm like, okay. Well, it's Jake, because I'm still thinking Jake got something to do with it. I'm like, does Jake, is Jake helping him? Because when Jake's house alarm goes off, he tells everybody they need to leave. And I'm like, that's suspicious. But everybody leave and get up out of there and they get to their house. All right. They get to their respective places. And I'm like, oh, okay. Phew. So I don't know. Maybe he had a fight. I don't know. It don't come back up. Why his hand was bandaged other than his bite fell on his hand. So I guess his bite fell on his hand, I guess. Uh, but in this one, and then you think maybe the mirror got something to do with it because the mirror looking side to side and shifty at it. So I'm like, well, what you doing, mirror? You know, and then like he want to throw this last minute party. So I'm like, what you doing, mirror? Like, but in this second book, it ain't nobody to be like, oh, it could be somebody else. Oh, it's not really him. Oh, heck no. It's right inside the house. So it's like on and popping before the 13th chapter, I think. I think I'm on, I don't know. I'm in one of the earlier chapters. Like I'm 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 my guess I think I'm in chapter 8 just by thinking. I might have stopped at chapter 8. Like I ain't even at chapter 13 yet, and it's done started popping off already. Like in the other book, it didn't start popping off till like after chapter 13, like around maybe chapter 15, maybe then it started popping off. Like deep into the book. But this one, it started popping off. Woof. Before the double digit chapters. Oh. Oh boy. So if the Jason books, because there's some Jason books, the what I said, the Friday the 13th, um Halloween has books. Like each movie has a book. And then but the book that I'm reading, I don't think the book that I'm reading is a movie. It's its own trilogy. Um, with Halloween. So there's Halloween with its own books, and then also the movies have books, and then Jason has Friday the 13th, and there's a Jason X book. Now I might read that one, maybe I don't know though. But yeah, there's a Jason X book. I don't know if it's gonna be exactly like the movie or maybe different from the movie. I don't know which came first, the movie or the book. Um, But yeah, Jason's movies has books. I'm like, what? And then there's Friday the third. Not Friday. Yeah, Friday the 13th. That's Jason. Then there's Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddie has books. So I don't know. I think this might be my last. This might be my last book of his of this one. If I can read the trilogy, the third one, I might, maybe, maybe, maybe not, but maybe. Oh, oh my goodness. Um, I just heard about. Oh yeah, and I saw Chucky. Chucky has books. Um, Child's Play. I think it's the Child's Play books. The Child's Play movies have books. So it's the movies, but in books. So I don't know if it's gonna be additional information or if it's gonna be by the book, like by the movie, like verbatim by the movie. I don't know. But yeah, saw that those were available. Um, so yeah, after this book, I don't know what I'm gonna read after this book. Um, but that'll be this book I'm reading now will be my third book of the month that I read. Once I'm finished reading it, it'll be my third book. I've been thinking about Lord of the Rings because I have watched Lord of the Rings, but I haven't read Lord of the Rings. So and it is on. They are on my TBR. I do have them on my TBR to read. Um, so yeah, they on my TBR. They on my TBR now. I don't think they ain't. I don't know. I already added them. I don't know when I added them. I might have added them last year. Um, yeah, they on my TBR. I got them ready. I've been thinking about reading them. I kind of just started reading these because I saw them available. Um, they were on my TBR, but at the time they weren't available. But yeah, now they are. So I figured I'd go ahead and read them. Is that it? Trying to think for anything else. Hmm. There'll be some new books out either October or December. I think it's going to be some new books out in September. I don't know what the titles are at the moment. Um, um, I accidentally hired a day. Is it called a day walker? No, shadow. A shadow walker. That'll be out, I think, November. So if you're looking for that third book I accidentally, no, it's called Accidents Happen. That trilogy. The third book will be available, I think, in November. So we'll just be keeping posted. The author will be updating us through post on when the book is available. I think the pre-orders already began. If there's pre-orders, um, let me check on my book copy. Let's see if I got my copy of that. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Nope, not yet. Oh, wait. This is. I accidentally hired a shadow walker. It will be out. Oh, it just say 2025. I think I saw a post that said it'd be out in November. Maybe December. That's not the one I was looking for, though. Let me see. Okay. No, I don't have my copy yet. Let's see. Let me see if it's coming soon. Nope, not coming soon. Mwah. Oh well. I'm so glad I started the year off with the first book. Boy, what a treat. What a treat. And that's why I like reading books when I can read. Oh, it's such a joy to just pick up a book right then and there and read it. Just off whim with no scheduling. Just pick up the book and read it right then and there. It's such an honorable treat, such an enjoyment to be able to read a book like that. Because I tell you, I enjoyed that book. I mean, to the point where I almost read it a third time, back, back to back to back. I almost did. And then I was like, I guess I gotta stop myself. If I hadn't stopped myself, I would have read it 3 times, back to back. I read it twice. Back to back. That might have been my first book I've ever read like that. Uh, and enjoyed it. It's still hit, like, even though I had questions, like after I read it, I was like, I see where you coming, I'm like, uh, but it still hit where it hit the first time I read it. So I'm just like, wow, like you hit like that, like thank you. Even though I got questions and concerns, you still hit where it counts. Like it touched in place where it counts. Reading is fun. Oh my goodness, that book touched for the first time and the second time, and I was like, I don't want to push it a third time. I don't know. It might not. I still got questions because I see what you're doing. Like, uh, what was his name? Um, um, I don't even remember his name. um, um, the woman was named Ryan, something like that. Ryan. It's been a while since I read the book, and I have no notes in front of me. I did take notes, but um, I don't. Did I take notes of that book? I took notes of that one. Did I take notes of that book? I think I did, but I'm not looking at my notes right now. I'm going off the top of my head. Uh, but yeah, that was a fun read. That was a recommended read, and the person that recommended it said that they read it over and over again as well. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna see what it's hitting for. And I read it over and over again. I think she said she read it back to back too. So I figured I'd read it back to back too. It was hitting too. She wasn't lying. Oh, that book was a 10 out of 10. That was a fun book to start my reading year off with. I'm talking about a January book read, a book that I read in January. Uh, so yeah, it's August now, and I've read over half. I'm over half my goal, so yay! Um, and there's plenty of books to be read. I'm getting recommendations every day, and there's plenty of books on my TBR. have no. I don't know. I'm about to say I don't. I have no clue why this Quantum Leap show is so sad. Why folk come? This show was made so sad, so touching. Like why? Why couldn't it be fun like the other show? I remember the other show being fun, but not all the episodes was fun like that. Like this one seemed more serious. I don't remember all the episodes of the previous one, but it seemed like it was funner. But maybe not because of the situation at hand. They be helping people. It'd be so sad. Um, it's so touching. It's so touching, so emotional. I like the show. I guess I don't know. I like it. It's just the crying part. It's like and the drama part. Now Sam Beckett and Al. It don't seem like they had a team. Uh, it seemed like it was just uh, Al and Sam. Um, with this quantum leap, it seems that there's a team helping each other. They good at what they do. They good in their field. Uh, everybody relies on that sole singular person for their specific skills. Boy, they be valuable. Or yeah, them people are so valuable to the team that if they don't show up, nobody else knows what to do. Like I'm like, dang, they ain't trained all y'all to do this. No, this one's a leader. This one's a strong arm. That one is a technology engineer, and that one is a communications advisor or something like that. And I'm like, dang, like, cause um, Egon was given. I'm about to call him Ian. Ian, he was given the day off, and they was gathering around. Magic and the rest of the team was gathering around, and Magic had said, "Well, that's the technical department, and nobody knows. Basically, nobody else knows the technical stuff except for one person, and they not here." And then here come Ian, and was like, "Here I am." And then Magic was like, "I gave you the day off." And then Ian is like, "Yeah, I know, but I'm here." Boo, boo, boo. So only Ian knows the technical files. And it's some other people that's around the office that they don't talk to. They be in the background pushing buttons, but they are never spoken to by like what is it? Is it the four of them? Magic, Ian, the fiance, and the strong arm. So yeah, them four are the only ones that get talking to. Now, kind of, sort of, you might see one of them like kind of whisper to the other ones in the background that's pushing buttons. I don't know what them other ones doing in the background. Just, I guess they know the buttons. Oh my goodness. Like they can't do the technical report. There's nobody to fill in for Ian. um, that that episode. Wait, hold on. What is this? Uh, what what did I do? What what is this? Ay ay ay. Oh, I accidentally did something. Okay, there we go. That episode where the was it the nuclear something, and Ben was going through all the different people from the elevator. Um, oh my goodness, that episode. And then he was the scientist, and he tried to write with that pen, and I think he clicked that pen unbeknownst to him. He clicked that pen and didn't even realize what he had done, and because he thought it was a regular pen. So when he was like somebody else, I think it was the janitor, which I almost thought it was the janitor because I thought it was what the janitor was mopping up. I thought it had to do with the chemicals in the mop bucket being on the floor, and that might have had something to do with it. That's my where I was going with it, because I'm like, well, why are you mopping at a time like this? But somebody had wasted a can of soda, which I'm like, why somebody got a can of soda down here at a time like this? But and then so when he realized it was the pen and he caught the pen, I'm like, what he gonna do with that pen? Like, how he gonna set that down? Like, where that pen finna go? Like, what? You can't just throw it in the trash because it could get pushed in the trash can. Like, what? How this pen finna get disposed? That was my question. They didn't show how they um disposed of that pen. And I'm just steady like, how y'all finna dispose of this pen safely? That was my question. Cause he caught it and he was holding it. But I'm like, okay, now what? What? I mean, you can't just sit it down because somebody will come and mistake it for a pen. So what you finna do with it? Like, what, you finna throw it in the trash? What you finna do? Cause that question didn't get answered. Like, I'm like, what you finna do with the pig? I need to know. Inquiring minds wants to know. That was a touchy episode too. And she thought Ben was gone because they had done already said if if one of the characters that Ben is in passes, then he passes too. That had already done been said. So when that happened and Ben's vitals that was on the screen went blank and he flatlined and she and his fiance just collapsed in Ian's arms and let out that cry, let out that scream. Oh my god. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, and then it kept happening, and then they thought he was in a loop, so she kind of lightened up. But then they realized he wasn't in the loop, and he had to get it right, or else. Oh my goodness! Like that. They sometimes these episodes be roller coasters. Like, up, some happen to be in. Up, he okay. Up, some happen to be in again. And I'm just like, oh goodness. And then, so yeah, she let out that cry, and then she got to speak to Magic, and Magic was like, yeah, you been holding that in since Ben been gone. So you know it's all right, to let that out, cause Ben been gone, and it's like he been gone already. She was like, yeah, it's like he been gone already. It's like he a ghost already, cause he not here. So, oh my goodness, she finally acknowledged that and had her cry. So yeah, Ian kind of going through stuff, cause he kind of was kind of like kind of a bit harsh on being like, okay, so the strong arm girl, or woman, she kind of was like harsh on Ben too. She kind of was like, well, Ben did this without telling us, so man, we need to pull the club. We need to pull the plug, blah blah blah. And I mean, that's stupid. Like, why would you pull the plug and have that man stuck out there in Infinity Land? Uh, like, girl, you need a vacation? Cause why? Why for come? Well, it's his fault. He went out there without telling us. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you need to back away from the machine. Um, and then now, okay, and then so Ian, he kind of was saying the same thing too earlier in the season, because we in two now. Earlier in season one, Ian was like, "Well, Ben did this on his own. He put it on himself. He did it to himself. Um, ain't nobody fault but Ben's. Boo, 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 boo. But now we in season two, and come to find out, Ian done did it too. Ian done jumped. He don't remember why he jumped, and so I think he gonna, maybe he feels some kind of way he um because of the relationship that he had, um where he had like shut somebody out due to his career. But I think also he gonna kind of a little like, like a little bit of forgiveness towards Ben, because he was blaming Ben, but he done it too. Like he can't blame Ben so much when Ben was out there, like before Ben jumped, Ian jumped, because before Ben jumped, Ian jumped to give him, and Ben met him before he jumped. Before Ben jumped, he went to meet Ian. Ian had already jumped. And I don't think Ian had any business jumping, because Ian wasn't meant to be the jumper. And Ben wasn't meant to be the jumper. So both of them done jumped. And they weren't even planned to be jumpers. The fiance was in training to be a jumper, not Ben or Ian. So Ian done jumped. Before Ben jumped, Ben went to go talk to Ian, which I don't get that. Like, why folk come y'all just couldn't talk in the present moment? Why Ian had to jump in the future back to the past to the present for Ben to come and go and talk to him? Talk to him. And then Ben jumped. Like, oh my goodness, y'all. Jumping from the future to the past to talk in the present. Oh boy, what a hoot. They're a hoot. Out there jumping like that. Oh. Let me check the chat. Check, 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 chat. Nope, no chat, no chattery, no chattery in the chat box. Nope, not one. Alright, just checking. Okay. I do have another. It's a series. I don't know if it's a trilogy. It's considered a trilogy. Um, but it's by. Oh, it's not on here. But the book that's on the screen, Get a Life, Chloe Brown. It's the other. I think it's two more books, either two or three more books. Um, each of the books features a sister. I have read Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I haven't read the other sisters' books though. Let me see. I read Get a Life, Chloe Brown with the book with Sue's Book Club. Okay, let's see. Well, if I could spell it correctly. Hold on. Or autocorrect, stop correcting. Uh, whichever came first. Okay, autocorrect is messing up my Chloe. Autocorrect is changing my Chloe to close. It's done that twice now. I gotta catch it and change it before I press enter. Okay, where is it now? made sure I changed it. What? Hold on. Am I seeing that correctly? Let me check what I'm seeing. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me try. Let me try that one more again. Let's try this. There would be. Now we're cooking. Okay, so Get a Life, Chloe Brown was book one. Book two is Take a Hike. No, Take a Hint. Is it Danny? Danny Brown? Yeah. And then the third book is At Your Age, Eve Brown. I don't know. Maybe I'll read those sooner than later. Perhaps. Because I did already read the first one that's on the screen. So yeah, this is. I'm gonna not queue it up, but I've added it to my TBR. Take a hint, Danny. Is it Danny Brown? Take a hint, Danny Brown. Uh, Go ahead and add that to my list. I might go ahead and read that book sooner than later. Book two of the Brown Sisters. Just because I might have my fill of the movie books at the moment. Oh my goodness, this book two, this book two is woo woo woo. Oh 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 oh. Uh, um, yeah, book. I mean, book one was it wasn't like this one. It wasn't like this one. Book one was it had its moments, but it wasn't like book two right here. This book two right here. Let let me see if I can see what chapter I'm on with this book, if I can tell. Um, yeah, I might need something light and fluffy to read. I don't know how light and fluffy uh get a hint uh Danny is gonna be, cause Get a Life Chloe Brown, it was funny, but it was also touching. So I don't know how Danny is gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be funny too, but yeah, I don't know how it's gonna be. Like, it had some hee hee moments. He had some humorous moments, but at the times like at the things that were pointed out to be funny, they weren't funny because Chloe didn't think they were funny. Like, Chloe was just being Chloe. So she didn't see anything humorous with what she was doing. But like somebody else did. Like somebody else thought it was quite hilarious. So at those times I wouldn't laugh because she wasn't laughing, like she it wasn't I wasn't like laughing at her. Like, I wouldn't laugh at her. I would laugh at like the like funny things, or uh I don't know how this book is gonna be, but I'm gonna need my palate cleansed after reading this Halloween book I'm reading. Uh, let's see. I can find it and see what chapter I'm on, cause I know it's on. Let's see. It popped out. It popped out a bit a bit faster than one did. Um, I don't. Okay, I'm on chapter 6. Chapter 6. I ain't even on chapter 8. I said I was on chapter 8. I was like, I don't know. I think I'm on chapter 8. I'm not even on chapter 8 yet, and this book is on and popping. This I'm on chapter 6, and it is on and popping like hot butter popcorn. Okay, in the little tin thing, like just pop. This book is something like, I don't know if a movie, maybe was it a movie like this? Was it a movie where somebody had moved into the house on purpose? On purpose, like they had refurnished the house, remodeled the house. What was it, a movie like that? And then they moved in, and then the parents left to go to some type of meeting or retreating or something like that. I swear they be having insurance out on these children. Cause how they gonna leave this child? Well, she like I don't know what age she is. She a teenager. She a teenager, but I don't. like what? Like 16, 17, 18? I don't know. Like maybe 16, 17, maybe. But yeah, they done left her in this house, and they done gone to their business meeting or something. And oh my goodness. Ooh, wait. I don't know if it's been a movie like that. I don't think so. I don't think nobody moved in that house. I don't know. I don't know. But in the book, somebody moved in. Like I know it's movies where people go in the house. Like the previous book I just read, like a couple of people went inside the house. But and then the like I said, the previous book did say like some people did move in. As soon as they moved in, they moved right back out. Now these people, they done renovated the house and then moved in. Maybe one of the people that moved in, maybe they gonna be soon. Maybe they soon gonna be moving out. Maybe that's what's about to happen. Maybe that's what's about to happen. They gonna soon move out. Maybe. Let's see how much of this book I got to go. Ooh, I got a ways to go. Yeah, I got a ways to go in this book. I'm not even halfway finished with this book. And it's on and popping in the sixth chapter. I mean, I guess because it's in the house. I guess it started off slow because the first book started off slow because they weren't actually in the house. I mean, they go up to the house though one time and looked inside in the first book, but this one right here, oh my goodness, this one is they she already in there. I guess was it a movie, y'all? Was it a movie that did that where it was somebody had moved in? I'm not talking about the one where they go and they just people just go there just to like spend the night. You know, like how Busta Rhymes and his crew was in there. I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about actually moved in. Somebody actually moved in the house. Has it been a movie like that, like where somebody actually moves inside the house with boxes? I think so. I don't know, but I think so. It's been a long time since I've seen it. If they have, if they have, it's been a long time. I keep saying it and I keep talking. I'm talking myself up on it. Like perhaps. Oh boy. But yeah, it's in the sixth chapter. So yeah, she lost her bracelet. I guess she lost her bracelet like in the fifth chapter. So like yeah, she heard him. I guess that was him down in the basement in the fifth chapter, or like in one of the earlier chapters. And when she pulled up that floorboard, I guess he could see. Uh, maybe he could see her hand sticking down from the floor. Maybe I don't know, because he kind of walked over to it. Sounds that's what the book describes, like a sound from one end of the room coming toward where she was. Um, and she pulled her head up from there. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna read after this one. If I finish reading this one. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm gonna finish reading this book because I literally had to take a day from reading it after what I just read. Woo! I was like, woo! I was like, woo! This one ain't like the first book. Trying to get my books ready, see what else I'm gonna read. And I don't, the Brown Sisters trilogy, they all like have something going on with them, so that might not be a good palate cleanser. Uh, I did enjoy Chloe Brown, Get a Like Chloe Brown though, because it did have some hilarious moments in it. But it wasn't a comedy book per se. It just had some hilarious parts to it. In the way some things were described. Hmm. I don't know of any funny books that I have on my TBR. Like all of them are like fantasy, adventure. Mm, yeah. So it's like no like outright comedy books on my TBR that I know of. They're all quite serious fantasy adventure books. Hmm. What are you reading? What are you watching? Let me know if you're into the quantum leap. Um, Let me know who was your favorite go animated, animated Ghostbuster. Who's your favorite animated Ghostbuster?